Hey there, this is Tiffany and welcome back to Broke Girl Aesthetic. Today I've got some new stuff to play with, and this comes from Plaid Crafts, and it's the folk art line, and it is Faux Terrazzo. So it's become a big trending thing right now to do terrazzo, and now Plaid has a full line of different products to make some faux terrazzo stuff. So let's take a look at this. And this is the teal or blue one, and you can look at all those little chips, different colors. We've got darker teal, light blue, tan. So we'll just go through and look at these a little closer. Next, I've got this one, and this is the red mix. We'll take a look at that one. This one's got some flakes of red, but ultimately it's just little chunks of tan and off-white with that red. And this one is just the black and white mix. You can see here it's got black and white and gray. It's very, monochromatic. You can see how those chips look there. And this one is the brown mix. And we've got some browns, black, white, tan. And then finally this one, which is the terracotta terrazzo, which does have flakes of terracotta color, brown, tan, and that one's really nice too. All different shapes and sizes of these little flecks. And then we also have the sealers. Now there's a gloss and a matte, and these are a 2-in-1 glue sealer. So we will be using those two. Now I tried it out already on this snacks jar thing, which we'll be using the other one today, but just to experiment with it. And I used the glossy and sprinkled that on, and I didn't seal it. I painted with a new chalk paint. This one is Cashmere from the Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint line, just to experiment with it and see how it would look. Now, I didn't, like I said, I didn't seal it. I was just trying it out, but it kind of gave me an idea of how to work with these terracotta flakes, or these, these faux terrazzo flakes. So now we'll get into the one that I'm going to do today. So I'm going to start with this snack container, and I'm going to use some of this DAP wallboard joint compound, and I'm going to embed my terrazzo flakes in that joint compound and turn it into a pretty vase. Alright, so I've got my rubber gloves here because this is a messy process. Just grab my joint compound. And I had lost some footage, and this is my secondary camera, which is a little too close, but I'm filling in that ridge there at the top. I'm just trying to get it like a little more smooth-ish, I guess, by filling that part in. So I'll fill that, try to smooth it out, make it a little more level. And once I get that done, I'll let that set up and dry before I come back to finish, the rest of it. I'm just taking a Dollar Tree thing, the Dollar Tree putty knife, and smushing it in there to hopefully get it a little more even. All right, so here's that part finished. It's kind of leveled out some, but it'll be better after I put this next layer on. And this is where I'm going to embed the terrazzo. And well, I thought I was going to do the terracotta colored flakes, but I changed my mind on that. I'm going to end up going with the teal. So again, grabbing my rubber gloves, well, nitrile, but grabbing my gloves because this is messy, and I will just load it up with the joint compound. So I'm just putting a not too thick layer on here. I'm not going to cover the whole thing at once. I'm just going to work in sections. Just want to get that on there. Making sure I also cover the those rings at the top. I really just kind of want to hide the fact that it was a plastic container. And I don't know why I even bothered trying to do this. It was futile anyway. And you'll see I kind of give up all notions of trying to be precise about it. So grabbing that teal, I've got a little container to catch it. This is the blue, sorry, blue multicolor. So that's what I'm going to use on this, and I'll just start by sprinkling some in my hand, which ends up not really working out so well. And just kind of pushing it down into that joint compound. Well, this stuff is sticky, so it created a whole new set of problems, but that's okay. We're going to make it work. It works out in the end. So then I just start smashing it in there and shoving it about and just getting it all embedded in that joint compound. And that's pretty much the process that I use for the whole thing. You can see it's starting to, you know, show what it could look like. I wanted it to be more organic looking. And as you can see, there's a closer look at that. And I think that's just really good. So now I'm going to continue on and cover the rest of it. And then we'll come back when it's all covered and dry. All right, now you can see I've got it all completed. It is good and dry, and it's just quite a bit bumpy. So I'm going to take a piece of sandpaper. It's kind of a rough grade. I think it's like 60 grit or something. And I'm just going to, I guess, like shave down those bumpier bits, the pokey bits that are sticking out there. And just trying to get it nice and smooth. Not trying to take off any of the flakes, which I didn't really lose too many of them. So that was good. They stuck in that joint compound pretty well. So you can really get a good look at how this is turning out, and I'm already really happy with it. And then after this, I'll wipe it down with a damp paper towel to get all that dust off of it, and then we'll seal it. It's all cleaned up, and now I'm going to use just a paintbrush and the matte terrazzo sealer to seal all this in. We're going to see just how matte it is, because if it's not quite matte enough, that's okay, because I have a secret weapon to use if that's the case. If that doesn't work, then I have the new Mod Podge in Super Matte. This is a new formula that was just released recently, and I haven't used it yet, but if this isn't matte enough for me, I will use that. So I'm just going to paint this stuff all over and then let it set overnight to dry. And then let's take a look at how all of this turned out. I think these faux terrazzo flakes just are, I can't even describe it. I think it's an excellent idea, and it takes a lot of work out of trying to make your own, and the results are pretty spectacular, honestly. I really enjoy this product a lot. I can't wait to use more of it, and I will have that linked below in my description box. Make sure you use coupon code Tiffany123, get 15% off on the Plaid Crafts website when you check out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I'm a day late, but I'm here. So I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you again. Take care, y'all. Bye.